Live from the psychopathic Hatchet Office Center in Detroit Murderous, it's Hatchet Action News. This is Weekly, Freekly Weekly, your up-to-the-minute source for all Hatchet news. With your Action News team, Guy Gorfie, Fats Pepper, and with sports, Big Dick Martindale. Hello, everybody. I'm Fats Pepper.
And I'm Guy Gorfie.
And this is Hatchet Action News. Tonight's top story, Hallowicked. The Hallowicked Clown Tour. ICP is back out there. It's been 2 long years, 24 months, since Jay and Shaggy hit the open highways of all 51 states. The wait is over. You can crawl out of your cubby holes and come on out and have a good fucking time because, God damn it, it's on again. The Wicked Clowns are going to do what they do best, and that's shut it down, Wicked Clown style. ICP embraces 75 stages across the Great Plains. Joining them is, well, first of all, Newton County's own Boondocks will be there. Boondocks brings with him his southern style of flavor. Also, Philadelphia's own Wolfpack, throwing down their sounds. And that's not all.
Not to mention, longtime affiliates of Insane Clown Posse. But don't get your panties all wet and in a bunch just yet, because that's not it. The Subnoise Soldiers will be hitting the stage. Their noise will be so subsonic, it will blow up your brain, leaving your eyeballs on the floor gazing up on the stage to finish watching the show. Not to mention, taking the stage after them will be Drainage X. Fats.
Just added, yes, Drainage X will be there. Just added as a special surprise, almost like frosting on the cake, if you will or if you will not. There's no stopping Drainage X from attending and performing at the Hallowicked Clown Tour, every city, every venue that the tour stops at. Also, I think it's time we talked about the special date on the Hallowicked Clown Tour.
The annual, if you will.
And I will. I'm talking about Detroit. Halloween night, October 31st, the Motor City plays host to the Hallowicked Clown Tour. ICP will be in the house playing Detroit Halloween night as they always do. The lineup for the show changes in many ways, but the freshness only increases. I'm talking about Boondocks and surprise guest. Strap on your chin straps as Guy Gorfie enlightens you with the forbidden knowledge.
Joining the stage after Boondocks will be none other than KC's finest. That's right, you heard of her. Pac-Man will be hitting the stage, punching the crowd in the very front in the face with his scrotum sack. Also, not just Tech 9 will be there, but Psychopathic, the Hatchet's very own. A Juggalo fan favorite, if you will. Twisted will be on the stage. Mono, Madrox, they will be there. Their batteries in their microphones will be fully charged, so you will hear every word coming out of their microphone.
ICP, Tech 9, Twisted, Boondocks, Halloween night, State Theater. You know, Twisted hasn't played Hallowicked in 6 fucking years. It's happening Halloween night. And let's talk about the goddamn after party. For the millions of people locked out and shut out of Hallowicked, unable to comp a ticket, unable to see the actual freshness taking place inside the State Theater, unable to scale a wall and make their way in through an air vent or a window of sorts, you can still indulge yourself in complete wicked freshness at the official Hallowicked after party. And it's not going to be just another after party at IROC's for you to stand around and drink beers at. No, this one's going to be quite the gala.
A gala, if you will. Now, Juggalos, tickets are going fast, so be sure you pick them up as quick as possible because the Hallowicked show is not all that your little peepers and hands will be getting a hold of. For all of you lucky Juggalos that happen to be attending the Detroit Murderous Hallowicked Clown Show, you, my friends, you, my lucky friends, will be receiving a very, very, very special present to put into your pocket. And when you take it into your pocket, you can put it in your CD player and listen to it. That's right, because we're giving away a free Halloween song CD entitled Blood Red Rum. Blood Red Rum. Not murder, dull bull. Blood Red Rum. Cop it if you're there, you get it for free. You sell it, I find you, and I fucking put you on ice in a bathtub, cut out your liver, and sell it on the black market, assholes.
Red rum is murder backwards.
That is what I've heard from the movie Shining.
Woo-hoo! I got to get my hands on that ultra rare single, only available at Hallowicked.
Oh yeah.
You could download it if you're a faggot, but what fun that is. Get you an original copy. And let's jump into some other news. It's finally here. It's finally here for you to pick up just in time for the holiday seasons, and I'm sure this one will bring a smile to your fucking ugly-ass train wreck face. The board game that we've been hinting and teasing about for years around here at the Hatchet offices is finally making its way to your fingers. It doesn't matter if you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwezu, Kwanzaa, or Quantum Leap, because you will be able to hold the Quest for Shangri-La board game in your fucking claws in time before Santa can squeeze his fucking fat cholesterol ass out of your chimney and into your house to fucking molest your children. The Quest for Shangri-La will be available just in time for you to purchase and go broke. Fuck.
The Quest for Shangri-La in itself was a quest to make the game The Quest for Shangri-La. Of course, Jump Steady was the head man, dividing it, organizing it, folding it, making each character piece, joined with M-Cube. And let's not forget Tall Jess, the mathematician of artistic articulates. Much like the Rain Man would be with numbers, he is with the art and he is with the pen skills. And he did all of the artwork for The Quest for Shangri-La.
85% retarded, 15% genius. And only the 15% genius was allowed to participate in the making of The Quest for Shangri-La.
But 100% autistic. Well, I'll tell you what, Fats. We gave away some pretty critical fucking information here. I say we go to a commercial. Go ahead, guys.
For the People, the music video by the Insane Clown Posse.
Trees growing out of the dirt for us to climb on. Beats attacking your ears for us to rhyme on. On time with a bag of perk. 3 fine dimes putting shags to work. We take you higher than...
Available for free download right now at InsaneClownPosse.com.
And don't nobody know it. I can rip off your whole head. Go.
For the People, the music video. Go check it out right now.
It's the new HatchetGear.com. New merchandise designed by ICP, Twisted, Boondocks, Axe Murder Boys, Blaze Your Dead Homie, Dark Lotus, Psychopathic Riders, and all of the Psychopathic Records family. All new features and designs. All new super style products. All new HatchetGear.com.
Well, I'll tell you what, Twinkle Puss. That was very informative commercials that I just seen right there for the Juggalos and myself. But let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about the Wraith. We're gonna talk about Hell's Pit, Shangri-La, all 2 of them, remixed, re-released, repackaged by none other than producer extraordinaires themselves. No crackheads picked off the corner. No fucking old ladies at the slot machine over at Motor City Casino. No, we're talking professionals. We're talking Mike Irving Clark, That's right, he'll be grabbing his board, taking his little fiddle fingers, pushing the buttons up and down, and tweaking them like knobs. That's not it. We also have Kurma. That's right, Kurma, meaning bear in Norwegian. And Fats, let's go ahead and tune our earlobes in and take a little sneak peek of what's going on there.
I walked into a super K and went to the back and started asking questions.
That's right.
She was all right. They had a test battle. I pulled the cord and got it on and turned the blade on the keyboard and blood started.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing? I saw the shit and started crying.
Very nice one by Kuma. Just a little tidbit for your buttholes. But also, from Philly, friends of mine, friends of yours, friends of Kuma's, friends of George W. Bush's. And they're straight out of Philadelphia. Very good affiliates of Insane Clown Posse, the Wolf Pack. That's right, the Wolf Pack has put their special little ingredients. They busted open their pack of wolves and let them run rapid on the fucking soundboard. And only you will hear it when it comes out, because right now, you can't hear it. So fuck you.
And also, the re-releases feature sounds from the West Coast, starting with the Filthy Immigrants. That's right, Filthy Dutch, and of course, Riff. They will be adding their own sounds to the remix, as well as Fritz the Cat. You know we couldn't do shit without Fritz. And his name rhymes with tits. Also, the Howling Diablos. The Howling Diablos, they don't just come and lay a breakbeat record underneath the shit. No, they have a live orchestra with them everywhere they go. 45 band members. They play the flute, they play the tube, they play the hobel, they play the strum, and they play the jug. Also, Monoxide, one half of Twisted. You know Paul. Monoxide, Monox Boogie, the Child.
The Monoxinator.
Him too. He will be there on the record providing remixes as only one half of Twisted can do. And, of course, speaking of the West Coast, I'm talking about the Cottonmouth Kings. Brad X, Lou Dog, Johnny Richter, D-Loke, and Pakalik.
Do I hear a cue coming on?
Let's listen to what the KMK did to We Belong. And they did it something proper. Keep it.
The homies that call line, the crew that belong to. Some of us have fucked all the bullshit and dropped out. Some of us stood up to fight but got knocked out. Some of us like to cuss and don't like your format.
As only Brad X could do with the Cottonmouth Kings, and we thank them very much over here at Psychopathic Records.
Well, Cottonmouth Kings, they did a wonderful job. But that's not all we have on this totally remixed and repackaged record of the Wraith, Shangri-La, Hell's Pit. We also have Casey's finest, Tech 9.
Just added.
Just added. But he's nonetheless just added, last but not least is the way I like to put it. And also, Psychopathic's in-house DJ, DJ Clay, will be adding his reggaeton flavor, if you will, to a little spicy number that we call 24. So perhaps you'd like to tune in and listen to that one.
WFuckOff Radio continues to grow larger and stronger. The airwaves have been bent, curled, turned, and now twisted. As on October 4th, Madrox and Monoxide premiere their brand new show on WFuckOff Radio. That's www.wfuckoffradio.com. The show is called Ashtrays and Action Figures, and it premieres October 4th, 9 p.m. until 11 p.m. Eastern. And they will be playing music as well as talking into the microphone. You have to hear it to believe it. And they will be followed by Serious Darius Bagfeld at 11 p.m. Check that out. And that's not the only new flavor that's coming to WFuckOff, is it, Guy?
Oh, Fats. You got the facts, but I got more. Also, October 11th, we have more premieres here on WFuckOff. That's right. Taking onto the mic at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, will be none other than Blaze Your Dead Homie. His show has not yet been titled, but I'm gonna go ahead and speculate it has something to do with being dead. Seeing how he's mine, he's yours, he's everybody's dead homie. Following him at 11 o'clock till the 1 o'clock slot will be and that should be very enlightening to listen to, especially if you like to dance. Sometimes I listen to Kuma's remixes and I dance so hard, my underwear fall out of the top of my pants. I can't explain it. Facts.
If our cameraman Ryan will take the time to pan over, you'll notice that I am sitting here by myself as Guy Gorfie has slipped out into the back behind the offices, behind the complex here at Hatchet Action News, and he slipped off into the woods, not to take a pee or to poop, but in fact, to meet up with his friend who prefers meeting in the woods. I can only be talking about Boondocks. Guy Gorfie had some questions on his mind and wanted to know the answers to them. Therefore, he sought them out, found Boondocks hiding under a log, and asked Boondocks those questions face to face. Let's go with Guy directly via satellite to the woods behind and see what the fuck is really going on. Guy!
Well, hello, Juggalos. I'm Guy Gorfie, and I was blessed enough to have a special guest with me today, Boondocks. Now, Boondocks, I have a few tidbits and questions, perhaps, that I'd like to ask you that perhaps the Juggalos viewing would like to know here on the Freekly Weekly.
All right.
What is your plans for after your next tour, the Hallowicked tour? What are your plans? What are your motivations? Where are you going to go with your next step in your career as the hillbilly you are?
I'm going to be going out with the Cottonmouth Kings on a tour all through November and into December. Should be a very fresh-ass tour, so all you guys need to get out there and check that shit out.
Your record, very impressive. I love it. It's very nice music. I listen to it in my car, in my iPod, and when I'm making love to many estranged prostitutes. But what I want to know, Juggalos as well, is there any new records forthcoming by the man Boondocks?
There is a new record in talks. I'm, writing for it. I've been writing the whole time out on the Tombstone territory, writing some shit up and getting some ideas out there, seeing shit, on the road and giving me a few ideas. So, yes, there is a new record in the works very soon.
Any ideas for production, studios?
Well, maybe I can, of course, I'm going to be recording some shit at the Lotus Pot, of course, but I'd like to also do some shit in some local studios in Georgia.
Perhaps three-way sex parties, being Lucky Pierre?
No Lucky Pierres, but there, is talk of three-ways with,
You're a friend of mine in that case. How is your set going to be different from the set that you performed on the Tombstone tour, especially the set that you will be performing on the Hallowicked Clown Show here in Detroit?
I'm going to be having a lot longer set on this show. I'm going to be having, a bigger, stage setup and all. I'm going to be utilizing my drummer Ash Little Pig a lot more, maybe give him a drum solo, something like that. I'm going to be doing a whole lot longer set. I've been getting, a couple people saying, my set wasn't long enough. Be looking forward to a longer set. I'm almost going to be doing the whole record, so look forward to that.
Very informative, very inquisitive, from a very mysterious man. But we have one last burning question for my friend, Boondocks. Boondocks, what hand do you wipe your butt with?
That would be my right hand.
See, myself, I use toilet paper. Thank you for your time, Boondocks. Hope to see you on Hallowicked.
Thank you, guys.
Coming soon, Jamie Madrox, Monoxide,
Twisted.
Independence Day, featuring today's top independent superstars. Master P, The Dog Pound, DJ Quick, Head PE, Rehab, The Dayton Family. Independence Day coming to a record retailer soon near you. Don't miss it.
Twisted.
Juggalos and juggalettes, it's time for the Chronicles of the Dark Carnival. 3 short films directed by Roy Soda and written by Jumpsteady and Violent J. Hosted by Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J, ICP. Chronicles of the Dark Carnival. Coming soon on DVD to a store near you and hatchetgear.com.
Hey, are those new specs? I like to wake up my face with sexy specs.
All right, we've got a lot of news for you in the world of sports.
Boy, do we ever.
And there's only one man that can tell it to you the way it needs to be told, and I'm talking about the Dick. Big Dick Martindale.
All right, fellas, let's jump right into it. Big Dick Martindale right here, giving you all the news on what's happening in the sports world right here. Hatchet Action News. Stranglemania. That's right. The long-awaited Stranglemania Collector's Edition, Stranglemanias 1 and 2, are going to be available on DVD for the very first time ever. And there will be some bonus material. And it just so happens that I got my hands on a little bit of that bonus material, and let's take a quick look at that right now.
And here comes Big Blossom, Big Mike Blossom, off the top rope. Oh, 8 feet off the top rope.
Holy
shit. Oh, right there. Nice.
And
face in
Ginger.
the muff. She took.
Fuck. Yeah, Juggalos, that's going to be some hot shit right there. Coming out on October 27th through Psychopathic Sports right on hatchetgear.com and at stores near you. Now, on November the 17th, Huntington, West Virginia, the long-awaited feud between Psychopathic and the Midnight Express will come to a head. That's right. It's no secret to the wrestling world that the Rude Boy and the Insane Clown Posse have had their run-ins with Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express, and it's all going to come to a head. Because on November the 17th, Huntington, West Virginia, it is the Insane Clown Posse and Rude Boy in against Jimmy Cornette and the Midnight Express. That will be one barn burner that you don't want to miss out on seeing, Juggalos, in the West Virginia area. Get your tickets real soon. We'll have more information on that big show coming up in the next couple weeks right here on Hatchet Action News. Also, Juggalos, I will have a very, very, very special update next week right here on Hatchet Action News regarding ICP's return to wrestling on television. That's right. You know it. They've been everywhere. And you know what? They're returning back to nationwide television real soon. And I'm going to have the inside scoop. I'm not supposed to tell anyone, but I'm going to have it right here. Hatchet Action News next week. It's going to be awesome. Big news. JCW Hardcore Champion Rude Boy returns back to action for a rare swing of Northern California. That's right, where he will be a part of Wrestle Rock 06. Now, what is Wrestle Rock, you may be asking? Wrestle Rock is rock music along with wrestling. Thus, Wrestle Rock. Yes. The rock music will be provided by 80s hair bands, that's right, LA Guns, Y&T, and a whole slew of others. And the wrestling will be provided by JCW's very own, the Head Shrinkers, that's right, Samu and Alofa. They will be in the house, as well as former WWE superstar Zach Gowen. And, you know, he's only got one leg, so he'll be out there hobbling around doing his damn thing, you know. And then, of course, the JCW Hardcore Champion, Rude Boy, will be in the house. That's going down November 9th in Redding, California. November 10th in Fresno, California, and November 11th in San Francisco, California. Watch out. Be looking for ticket information right here on Hatchet Action News in the upcoming weeks. Remember, for all of your sports needs, look no further than the one and only Big Dick Martindale. Remember, next week, special investigative reporting by Big Dick himself on the road with ICP and Wrestling Live. Guys, back to you.
Well, Big Dick, you certainly never fell with the good shit, I'll tell you that much.
A lot of news there, Dick. A lot of news.
Juggalos, don't be scared to tune in next week because we have tons, slews, and lots of more news here on the Hatchet Action News about the after party after the Hallowicked show concert here in Detroit.
And that's not it, fuckwads. We're also gonna cue you in on what the dealio is on ICP's return to the squared circle.
And don't forget, Insane Clown Posse will be invading New York for the CMJ Music Convention. That shit and many more.
All of those goods and a lot more next week on the Weekly Freekly Weekly. I'm Fat, and I'm Fat's Pepper.
Hey, and I'm Guy Gorfy.
And for Dick, Big Dick Martindale, this is Hatchet Action News, slapping the news upside your bitch ass.
Fellas,
Yes.
I have a problem I want to see if you have the same thing.
Crabs in your beard?
Close, but not quite. I've been using Epilady lately on my bikini area.
Oh, bikini burn.
No, more like festering boils.
Ooh. Whoa.
I've tried the Nair and I get a wax.
Ouch.
Nair was no good.
I get a wax, but I get a rash.
Ouch.
I'm scared one of my balls might have to be removed.
Could it be your perm is too tight?
It could be the vagina under my nuts. I don't know. But I do have an appointment with my physician on Tuesday. I'd like it if you guys would be there for support.
Tuesday?
Yeah. Luncheon.
I'm busy Tuesday.
I was with you on
We
that.
got
day.
that thing to do Tuesday.
Well, I guess I'll stick with Epilady.